So the top producer spotlight of the day goes to Michael. What a great conversation the team had with our ISAs had with one of Michael's leads. So, hi Tanisha, this is Alex, your real estate coordinator for Michael, Caldwell Banker. I know as you clicked our Facebook ad about homes for sale in your area, I just need some quick info first. How many bedrooms are you looking for? Again, what are we trying to get people to do? Just respond to us. 5, 4, 6. Because if we can get people to respond to that first message, then it's likely we can get them to continue having a conversation with us. Literally, the hardest thing that we do is getting people from 0 to 1. It's the hardest thing to do is get people to send that initial message to you to start the conversation. And that's why speed to lead is so important. This person came in at 6:04. We messaged them at 6:04, but they didn't respond to us for a couple of minutes. You see, it was 6:06 before they responded to us. But what did they say? I'm not ready to purchase until the summer, just browsing. And I saw an ad for homes under 200,000. And then she said 3 bedroom. So this is what I like to call, one of those examples where, when someone says, "Hey, you know what? I'm just browsing right now." A good ISA will say, "No worries, just let me know when you're ready to go show homes." A great ISA will say, "Hey, what type of home are you browsing for?" To continue the conversation, because our job is to continue the conversation with the person. And so they say, "Hey, I'm not ready to purchase until the summer. Just saw a house under 200,000, 3 bedrooms." Okay, not a problem. I believe it's best to look at properties early on so you can have a good idea of what you want when you're ready. If you like, I can send you some options for now. Would that be all right? Now, the thing I want to bring up about this is actually not a part of the script. This message right here, we can customize the script, right? But this is not a part of the script. See, we use the script as the North Star. We're in Washington, D.C. We want to get to Philadelphia. It's 100 different ways to get there. Sometimes we need to take a detour because the person takes a detour. And we need to have the flexibility to take the detour, but then maneuver the person back to the best path. And in this case, the person took a little detour. And so we stopped, we paid attention, we answered the question, and we tried to get them back on path by asking them a question. Not a problem. I believe it's best to look at properties early on so you can have an idea of what you want when you're ready. If you like, I can send you some options right now. Would that be okay? Sure. So in order to make this work, what we need is what I like to call E-math. And I'm going to focus on the E part. The E stands for emotional intelligence. We need the emotional intelligence to know what to say, when to say it, how to say it, to keep the conversation alive and move the person to the next phase. And that's exactly what we did here, right? That's why we have real people having these conversations. Real people have emotional intelligence. We come packaged with certain tools, empathy, understanding, respect. We can handle very tough situations delicately. It's tough to teach a robot how to be human, but because we have humans, we can do that. Great. Continuing on, great. In the meantime, to better understand what you're looking for, may I ask, what specific area would you like to be in? And then she names off some areas, right? She gave us a lot of good content here. What type of home are you browsing for? Single family, garage with a basement. Do you need to sell your home? No, I'm a first-time home buyer. I'm hoping to qualify for some assistance to get our credit scores up first. And then we continue on the conversation. And I want to get to this point right here because you can see, you know, we say, "Hey, basically, can I get you over to the lender?" She says, "Sure, please do." Right? And we say, "Sure, I've got a great idea. Can we schedule a 30-minute call with Michael to talk about the market buying process and how to find your ideal home fast?" We sent that message at 6:21 p.m. She didn't respond until 7:33. She says, "Sorry, I was driving." And then she says, "I'm okay with that, but I don't want my credit score ran yet." And then we go in and we set the appointment, right? So the thing I want to bring up about this is these people leads have conversations with us over minutes, hours, days, weeks, right? So, Nick earlier today posted a comment in the Facebook group where quite literally we had a conversation with someone over the span of 10 days before they set an appointment with us. And so we can continue following up with these people over days, weeks, months, sometimes even years, talking to them until it's time for them to set an appointment with you. And so our job is to keep the conversation going, set an appointment, and that's exactly what we did here. So hopefully you thought this was helpful, me kind of deconstructing the thought process and the way that I train the ISAs to have conversations with people. Obviously, we're not perfect, we're human, we make mistakes, but this is a pretty darn good example of how we keep the conversation going to set appointments. Let me know if you like it in the comments. Would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks.